Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your November 2016 love reading. Please do keep in mind that these readings are general and some of these messages may or may not resonate with you. If you would like a personalized reading, please visit the description box listed down below. I will have my contact information there. So we can just jump right into the spread. So Capricorn, the energy that you're going to be bringing in this month here is the Eight of Swords, sorry. So the Eight of Swords speaks about someone who wants to isolate themselves because they're in a mental turmoil. Your hands are bounded and also your eyes are. So you're not able to see, nor are you able to feel. All you have is this anxiety and depression that's basically self-inflicted. You have isolated yourself from wherever you are. Notice that there's a town in the background. It doesn't have to be physical isolation. It can just be that you are mentally not, you're just not with it. You're not with it. You're just not with it. You can't, it seems like the energies that I'm picking up is that you just can't concentrate because the mental energy is so strong and you don't know how to stop it. You're not trusting where you even are at this point because notice how there's one of her feet are on land and the other is like hovering above water. So you're not even trusting your physical movements because this mental energy that you're carrying is just so heavy. All right, and the energy that your partner's currently bringing in is the Queen of Swords. Although this is a queen, it can also mean that it is a male. He's just carrying that Queen of Swords characteristics. The Queen of Swords is, as you can see here, she's depicted as a female. Females are, by nature, we're supposed to be very nurturing and caring. However, this queen is a completely different queen. She's very independent about her shit. She's a bitch, pretty much. Very cut and dry. She likes things done her way or the highway, basically. Notice here that the skies are clear above her head. So she has a lot, or he has a lot of mental clarity that's going on. However, I feel that because of their very cutthroat, matter of fact, I'm not sugarcoating shit type of way, that it could be that their words and their actions, it's what's causing you all of this mental turmoil. Because what we have here, what's coming into the relationship this month here is the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands means competition, conflict. And also notice how like the sticks are not actually touching, like they're not actually touching the men. So it doesn't have to be that you guys are physically in an altercation. You guys are just throwing words back and forth. And you guys are coming from like your opinion and how you guys are, the energy around you guys, it's not an energy of harmony because all these men, they're all wearing different suits. So that means that they're coming from all different backgrounds and different cultures, different ways of understanding. So it could be that you guys are just having, like, there's a huge breakdown in communication. That's what it could be. That you guys just aren't communicating on the same level that you two are used to communicating. All right, and what we have here for the strength here is the Hangman, and this is in reverse. So this can speak about some indecision that someone's having, a delay. It can mean that you're putting things off, hoping that they'll get resolved on their own, but that's just wishful thinking. Like there has to be an action behind of it in order for it to work. It's kind of like manifesting. You can't sit there and think, oh, I want $1 million, I want $1 million, and do absolutely nothing. You actually have to put actions behind what you want, and therefore it will manifest at a rapid speed. And basically, kind of like with, I don't want to say it with any blockages because there are blockages in everything that comes our way, but in the most minimal blockages that, that can come to us. Hmm. So I kind of feel like I feel like this could be either you or your partner, or both. I feel like you two are just being selfish at this point because there's definitely a breakdown in communication here. So it's kind of like I feel like there's someone doesn't, or both of you guys just don't want to meet in the middle. Like you're just still stuck in your head. You can't even come down to a decision. They're over there not giving a damn because they're very cut and dry. Um, I don't know. Perhaps the reason why you two are not on, like you guys aren't addressing the situation is because it could lead to this huge disagreement. Not sure. All right, so the weakness here is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is someone who's it's a mature energy. It's someone who's stable emotionally because the Cups represents emotion. Also notice that behind him, the waters, they're not smooth waters. They're actually pretty rough waters. However, this king is so stable, so father-like, so grounded in his energy that he is so balanced that no matter what's going on, his emotions will forever remain the same. So since you two are so stuck in your heads, like it's like the emotion is lacking. The emotion and the compassion, it's not there at this present moment. So that's the weakness in it. And somehow, some way, you two need to regain that. So the final outcome for this relationship this month, or could be the final outcome, is the Seven of Cups. So, like I just said, cups signify emotions. Um, However, notice that these cups are all filled with something. This is someone who can have a lot of choices. It can mean that someone who they're not able to commit also. It could mean, since this is a relationship reading, it could be that they're unable to commit to you emotionally, um, and just basically give you that boyfriend and girlfriend, um, that status quo title that you want. They're unable to give that to you. It could be your partner who's doing that. I'm not sure. You probably know more than I do. Yeah, but notice how the sky is not clear. It's clouded. So it's a lot of mental energy. It's someone who they really can't come down to a decision. It's basically what it is because there's so many things being thrown at them, or there's so many ideas that are coming to them that they cannot just choose one. And perhaps this is why you're isolating yourself, you're scared, you don't know where else to go. All right, so the card that I pulled here from the Romance Angel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtues is Forgive and Learn. You will release and heal the past. You experience more love in your present moments. So I can't tell you to move on. Perhaps this is, perhaps you will take the route of moving on and leaving your partner behind because you see that they can't commit. You see that they're dabbling in other things that besides yourself, perhaps they have somebody else. Um, Besides this card, I don't see any other indication that it could mean that they are having an affair or cheating or anything like that. It could just mean that they are more focused on materialistic things versus the emotion, because the emotion is what's missing. So this card could mean that you just need to forgive and learn. And if you are confronted again by a person who has this Queen of Swords characteristics, it's like no, because you've already been through that and you know the outcome, or at least you have a general idea of the outcome. So therefore you won't go down that road and you will learn. All right, Capricorn. Thank you.